Greetings, my movie ghouls. I'm Neil from the Movie Geek, and this is Mrs. Movie Geek. And we are doing the Halloween countdown, 31 films in 31 days. Tonight, on the 7th day, we decided to choose 7. Take it away.
Yeah, it was good.
This is how you're going to say.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's quite an old film now, isn't it?
We looked it up, didn't we?
Yeah.
Was it 95 or something like that?
I can't remember. It's a lot older than I thought it was. I think it's quite shocking. It's quite
grotesque.
Quite grotesque, and it's very dark and
very dark. It's
depressing. It's a very depressing film.
It's brilliant though. It's set in a city. You don't know what city. It's constantly raining to show how dark and depressing it is. Every character is despicable, really, except for the main characters. But then even then, the jaded they're very, very flawed.
Yeah, Brad Pitt's character, he's an ass.
Yeah,
he's real. He's not a very nice, likeable person at all. He's not a very nice cop either.
No, he's very headstrong and he wants to succeed, doesn't he? And he
doesn't.
But
at the cost of
at the cost of
everything.
Yeah. But I think it's such a good film.
It is a good film. There's no denying that.
I like Morgan Freeman.
It's depressing, but it's a good film. But it is. I can remember the first time I watched it, and I'd never seen anything like it. And just the way some of the deaths occur, they're just the most horrible deaths and really twisted. Yeah,
they're nuts. But it's clever as well because he's thought everything through. John Doe or Kevin Spacey. I don't know if it's quite bad at the moment, isn't it?
Sins, isn't it? If you haven't seen it, it's a serial killer in a really horrible, dingy city.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman is a lead detective about to retire. Brad Pitt is
1 week from retirement.
Brad Pitt's a new upcoming
rookie, isn't he?
Detective. And they get separated. They won't work together.
Morgan Freeman asks for Brad Pitt to be moved on to a different case, so he gets another murder. But it turns out that they are actually part of the same spree. And then they work together, and there's so much stuff in this film that is really good. Like the scene when he's in the library. You see Morgan Freeman in the library. You've got classical music going on. You've got these security guards playing poker, and there's the interplay between them saying, you've got all this culture around you, and you're playing cards, but you've got all that, and it's filmed beautifully. You can take all the grotesque stuff and everything, the murders and all that, but the film, the way it's done is it's breathtaking, to be honest.
It's very clever. Yeah. It's a very clever film, and the way they've woven bits through that you don't notice the first time you watch it. Yeah. But it is a very graphic film.
Yeah.
It's definitely not one for, when we said The Frighteners, we're like, don't watch it.
There's
no way. I can remember being quite disturbed by it the first time I watched it, and I don't think it's ever. I think if you're not freaked out, but a bit by the murders, there must be something wrong with you.
Think about which murder is the worst.
I think the horrible one. I don't like the one where he's there's a couple that.
That's what I mean. I was trying to think.
Spoilers now. The drug dealer who he lets waste away over the course of the year. He's a drug dealer. And a pimp and all the rest of it. He was a drug dealer, and he let him pretty much waste away. They thought he was dead when they found him. He'd hung loads of magic trees.
And then Dr. Cox gets too close, doesn't he? It's the guy who plays Dr. Cox. But you try and think through which choose his own tongue off. And he's brain dead, isn't he? He's not brain dead. But he's not going to survive, is he?
No.
But you try and think of which is the worst death.
The prostitute.
Well, you can't. Well,
the prostitute's death must have been pretty horrific.
Yeah, but they're all just horrific.
That was.
Nothing seems to outweigh the other, really.
I don't know. I think the easiest one, I mean, not nice. He'd cut the really pretty model's nose off to spite her face and glued. Glued the phone to her hand or glued sleeping tablets, so she made a decision to kill herself.
But that shows the society that they're living in. And
I mean, it's not nice, it must have been horrific, but that compared to being...
Yeah, the prostitute one.
Yeah, the prostitute one is...
Yeah, it's... we mentioned spoilers, we're in spoilers. We have to talk about the twist near just before the third act, Kevin Spacey hands himself in. He's covered in 3 people's blood, isn't he? So he's got the woman who chopped her nose off or whatever. That was that one there. He's got someone else's and his own blood because he keeps cutting off his fingerprints.
Fingertips, yeah.
And he hands himself in, and it's like, whoa, they don't do that. What's going on? And it always makes me wonder what was his original plan, because he still had wrath and envy.
Yeah.
Which the way the film ends up is you know how it ends up if you've seen it. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to have to. He sins by envying Brad Pitt's family and his life, and then he pushes Brad Pitt to feel wrath, and that's how it ends. And it's perfect. But I want to know, what was his original plan? Unless because his first day on the job was the finding the guy who'd eaten himself, the little sloth.
Yeah,
not sloth.
Fasting gluttony.
Gluttony, sorry. Yeah.
He'd fast a really big guy to pretty much eat himself to death. It's horrendous.
But that's what I mean.
That's not a nice
he didn't choose that. That was on off the.
Yeah. Brad Pitt probably just became Plan A that overtook the original plan.
Yeah, but what was the original plan? I know. But it's so good, that last because Kevin Spacey's he's really, really calm, isn't he, throughout?
Yeah.
But then
he hates society.
He hates
rich.
Everything.
They don't know anything about him, where he's from.
Yeah.
Where he's not, but they know he's rich.
Yeah.
And he's wrote
books and
10,000 diaries, haven't he? That's just he's handwritten.
I love the bit when he's reading it out. He's like, I was on somewhere the other day, and this man started talking to me, and I just started throwing up. It's really good. Oh, I love it. I love this film. I think it's really good.
Yeah, how many pumpkins?
I'm gonna give it 5 pumpkins out of 5.
5.
That's my second 5. Maybe I'm a little bit too generous.
Yeah. I'm going to give it 4.
4.
I think the first time I watched it, I'd probably given it a 5.
Yeah.
But I have watched it a few times and I still enjoy it. Really dark film.
Yeah.
Got to be in the right sort of mood to watch 7.
It is good because even the ending, and I don't class Brad Pitt as a really good actor.
No.
Because I think he's one of those like George Clooney who's kind of elevated to this class of actor that I don't know. But they're not actually that good. But in this, Brad Pitt, he nails it. The ending when you can see him and he's like looking down and then he's about to shoot and then he doesn't want to. But then and they cut in a pic like an image of Gwyneth Paltrow. It does it, doesn't it? And then he shoots him. And
to be fair, I think there's probably a lot of people who want to kill Gwyneth Paltrow. She's a bit preachy, isn't she?
A little bit. What did she say?
She said everyone could be rich and everyone could be thin and
everyone should have a nanny or something as well.
She's a bit of an arsehole.
Yeah, you can't chop red off that.
Just told them now what happened.
Well, we said spoilers. It's pretty obvious that.
What were we watching?
We're watching tonight, tomorrow. Tomorrow? What? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, day 8. I don't know what day 8 is.
Oh, well, tune in then.
Yeah, because we got the numbers mixed up. 8 was above 9, and it's either The Thing from 2011 or your favourite. It's not your favourite. The Wicker Man. Let's watch The Wicker Man. Alright, I'm the Old Movie Geek. You can find me on YouTube. You can subscribe because you've watched this. Subscribe and follow on. I'm on Instagram, WordPress, and you can find me at the worldgeeklynews.com website where we write articles and we put on different geeky things every day. Try that out. There you go. I'm getting better with the sign-offs, aren't I? No. Okay. See you later.